You're right, guys. It's GameboyLuke here, and welcome to another Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC video. We are here with the Crown Tundra. We're literally 1 minute away from the from the update on being installed. We called it. We said it was going to be at 2 a.m. and we were right. We started streaming 15 minutes before the DLC actually dropped. We had the confidence. So I'm very excited. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited to see what the Crown Tundra has in store for us. Let's do this, guys. I'm so excited. You have the Crown Pass. Show to the rail staff at Wedgehurst Station if you want to visit the Crown Tundra, a land where many mysteries lurk within. New adventures await there, and the blanketing snow hides legendary Pokemon of yore. Huh. We have the Crown Pass, baby. All right. Hello. You have a Crown Pass too. You can also go to the Crown Tundra. Where would you like to go today? Crown Tundra Station. I'm so excited. Let's go. So those train tracks were there for a reason. Yo, this place is huge. This place is massive. We get there by train this time instead. Hey, this must be your first visit to the Crown Tundra. I'm researching Pokemon biology around it. A number of ancient and rare Pokemon have been spotted in the Crown Tundra, you see. If I update your Pokedex for you, will you help me research what species appear? Rotom! So we now have the Crown Tundra Pokedex. Okay. Do your best to complete your new Crown Tundra Pokedex. I will. Not immediately. This is a lot changed, a lot colder than I remember. And there are so many rockish Pokemon running. Dude, we're going on a catching spree. This is a Pokemon. Can I buy Quick Balls here? I don't think I can I? Hell yeah. I like this. Come on, Dad, lay off and quit following me already. Oh, hello? I'm gonna go on a Dynamax adventure in the Max Lair, and I don't need you breathing down my neck. I'm here to battle loads and loads of rare Dynamax Pokemon. Ah! Don't you fret. I know somewhere way more fun, that musty old place. Get ready for loads of quality time with the coolest dad ever. What a generous and totally unwanted offer. Afraid I've got to say no thanks. Afraid I've got to say no thanks. Right, well, I suppose I should talk to you guys. What's poppin'? Come on, Nia, be reasonable. Or get ready to be ultra mega embarrassed as I unleash the noble roar of dad. The noble roar? He's like quoting Pokemon moves like he's Kukui. Yeah, I'll take a hard pass on that, thanks. Okay. Hello, yes, you the boy over there. My dad is stubborn as steel. He won't leave me alone. Back me up, would you? Sure, brilliant. Have a great time with this geezer then. Wait. Now, hold on, lad. Can't say I approve you butting in blindly. But if I give you a trouncing, this young lady here ought to see reason. Name's Peony. Brace yourself. Oh, we have to fight him? The music? Dude, he's got to have some relation to Rose, bro. If he's using Copraraja. Okay, isn't this thing like steel type? Level 70. I got this. No stress, no stress. He's only got 2 Mons. That's half health, it's easy. Superpower! I'm taking that, that's not even stab. I'm taking that's not even stab, bro. Alright, this music choice, this is sick. Alright, here we go. See ya. He lived! Where's the hail damage? Ow. Nice. You like jazz? Yes, sir, Aggron. Wait! I don't have anything for... Because my mon's basically screwed. Well, screw it. Ultra Mega Determined it gets. Is this new? Aggron's new, right? Welcome back. Welcome home, buddy. And he's gone. Wait! Sturdy? That was... Okay, it was Sturdy. I was going to say, this is fine. He'll probably kill me here. Miss. Damn it. He was going to die to the hail, but he thought ahead and gave him a bloody citrus berry. Yeah, citrus berry. All right, I will finish you off with, Marsh. Screw it. He keeps saying Mega. He's getting my hopes up. I want him to Mega Evolve in my face right now, but he already seen his item, so. Easy. Welcome home, Agrom. We've missed you. It's not my place to be bragging. I love the poses they do after they lose. That's great. Ah, look at me taking a thrashing from a youngster like you. Hmm? Oh, his daughter's run. She's done a runner. My darling daughter's disappeared. Where have you gone, my sweet Nia? Darling daughter, huh? Of course, my Nia's the sweetest, darlingest daughter a dad could ask for. I brought her out here so we could have a proper father-daughter trip. First one in ages. And now that we've got here, she grabs the first trainer she finds, makes him a decoy, and legs it. That's my dear Nia for you. That's just a backward way of showing her papa she loves him. Sure, is it? I don't know. That's the type of girl she is. Ultra mega charming, isn't she? Still, without her, I can't start this adventure of legendary spots we had planned for us. She mentioned wanting to have a gander at some place called the Max Lair, didn't she? Sounds to me like she wants a good old papa to chase after her. Well, she needn't worry. I'm not the one for wasting time. Which means I've got to have, it's time I move on. Cheers for a fine battle. I'll be seeing you then, lad. Take care of those strong Pokemon of yours. All right, so he really gonna battle us and just split. So, oh my God! I'm so happy. You have no idea how happy I am to see these Pokemon return. I said to myself that I would do my best to catch as many Pokemon as I possibly could in the like initial parts of this, but I'm gonna be honest, I really want to see what the story is. I really want to bump into the legendaries and stuff like that, but I'm so happy to see things like Amora back. Jesus Christ. This Amora came out of the gate swinging. GameboyLuke. Easy peasy. It was refrigerated, yes. I'm so happy. Yeah, that's true as well, actually. I don't think we've ever seen fossils in the wild like that before. That's a rare occurrence. If an occurrence at all, it's like it's... Don't normally see that happen. All right, so what do you guys want me to do? I think we should just move on, right? I'm not going to try and catch too many Pokemon in this unless we absolutely have to. But I would like to see what the hell is going on. There's Swablu. Is that Piloswine? Look at Piloswine shuffling around in the grass. Yo, that's amazing. This is great. This is great. This is amazing. This is a wonderful... Oh, hang on. Let's just do the story first, and we can go around doing the Pokedex stuff later, I guess. Let's listen to the Max Lair that Nia was talking about, which means my darling daughter is in there right now having a giggle with some... Okay, I'm gonna giggle with some rare Pokemon. Oh, it's you again. Okay, maybe you want to come as well. Sure. I'm down. Should we go find, like, Arceus or something? I'm down to go find Arceus. Let's go get Arceus. Oh, wow. Yeah. Please, sir, I can't let you... Oh, I think you can. My precious daughter's in there. I'm going in after her. I understand, sir, but what? Look at the Dottlers. I'm here to have an adventure, and I want to kick it off right now. I simply can't allow it, sir. Ah. Oh, there you are, lad. So you've come after me, come after all, have you? All right. Nothing's all right, and everything's the matter. The ultra mega numpty of a scientist insists on getting in my way. Numpty of, I beg your pardon. If you'd be so good as to simply listen, I could let you through. Dynamax adventures are quite fraught with peril, I'm afraid, and God, I've got no patience to stand here listening to you rattle off a fine print. We'll just go around in circles. You seem to know this, gentleman. Would you simply listen to my explanation? If so, then I can allow the two of you to enter as a pair. Aha, now you're talking. Go on then, let's see what the good lady's got to say. And then we'll go for my little knee together, right? Right. All right, what's the deal? You ready to hear my explanation? Yeah, sure, go on. Very well, then I will proceed. All right, what's the deal? The Max Lair is a labyrinthine underground cavern where rare Pokemon dwell, the likes of which normally are not found in the Galar region. Form a team of 4 trainers and set off to explore the mysterious Max Lair. See if you can find the legendary Pokemon said to await you in the deepest part of this unusual den. To take part in a Dynamax adventure, you must borrow a single Pokemon to accompany you. Get things started by having each trainer select the Pokemon they will take them on their adventure. As you explore the den, you'll commit to branches in your path. Decide as a team which way to go. When you come across a Dynamax Pokemon, it'll be time for a Max Raid battle. Catch the Pokemon, and you can swap it with the one that you have. You think it'd be better pressed. Okay, so is it like that Emerald Battle Factory thing, right? Where you have a team, and then when you beat a trainer, you can swap a Pokemon with one of the trainers' Pokemon. It's kind of like that. To avoid the risk of Galar particle overexposure, we can cause your own dear Pokemon to lose control. We prepare Pokemon for you that are resistant to the particle's effects. Okay. It's a dangerous place. Please make sure you have a firm grasp of the rules. I'm still a touch lost, but it's the type of place this is, right? Sounds like this is a little bit beyond me, so I'll just go on and get cracking. Here comes Papa, my darling Nia. He looks so much like Chair and Rose, but his attitude doesn't match the Chairman's at all. Ooh! Interesting. You ready to begin your Dynamax adventure now, please? Yeah, go on. I'm down. Run it. Run it. All right, first things first. Let's talk to these dudes. Pokemon helping you out. Oh! I have no Dynite Ore. But you can just buy Beast Ball Ability Patch. You can actually put on hidden abilities with this. Oh my god, there's some really good items in here. Holy crap. Wow, okay. How do you get Dynite? Oh, that's crazy. All right, let's go. Yes, please. So I guess I get the Dynite Ore from this thing. You still don't know. Okay, okay. Don't invite others. Let's roll with these guys. Oh my god. I gotta go with Druddigon, dude. I love Druddigon. I love Druddigon so much. I love Druddigon so much. Okay, that's a water type den at the end. I wish we could see the Pokemon we have. I don't know what moves I have, but I think I have dual wing beat actually, so fighting is probably better. What if it's Kyogre? True. Alright, what is it? It's a Persimmon. I think I'd rather keep my my Druddigon. Yeah, look at him! Let's go! Suicune! Oh, I hope it's Suicune. Okay, so we have Lash Out with dual wing beat. What is Lash Out? I taunted it, okay. Power Swap. I wonder who he used it on. Doug True's substituting? Maybe. Mate, these guys have good bonds. This might be good. They can't use substitute off of... Yeah. And again. Nice, Druddigon. Let's get it. This dude's getting his power punches right now. That's gonna get in the buff. Boom. Dual wing beat is so good. I haven't seen him shield up yet. Do they not have shields? Do we just have to like rinse through it? Yeah, so this thing didn't put up a single set of shields. So that's nice to know. There we go. Let's go. See ya. So wait. I don't want to catch it. I don't want to catch it. You said I push it without catching it. Yes, because I like my Druddigon. Okay, so one of them took the Persimmon with them. Okay, I think we go grass, right? Because I have my resistance. I think oh wait, we have We have 2 resistances and the Doug Trio is low. Oh, you can have your Pokemon hold 1 item. Oh, it's lagging a little bit. I don't need PP right now. I'm down for a Focus Band. Okay, I like this. This is really cool. All right, team. Let's do this. Cherim? This shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah! Look at him! Oh my god. Wait, she brought the sun? Oh, nice. That's huge. Wait, who avoided the attack? Wait, she avoided the... Oh, she's dead. She's on a slither. Someone gave him a life orb. Oh, yeah, I'm finishing you off. See you later. Dude, Druddigon is hype. I love Druddigon. That's such a cool Pokemon. Cherim's way too happy right now. I don't want Cherim. No. Did you even attack me? I'm good. Does someone else want the Cherim? Someone else can cop. Is that Fracture? Screw it. I'm balls to the wall. Balls to the wall. Found some berries on the ground. That's huge. Okay, I like this. This is a lot of fun. Fracture? It's Fracture. Okay. All right. That's fine. It's nice. The NPCs aren't trash. This is very heartwarming. Or rather, motivating. Because I don't have to worry about looking after somebody's Sunflora or whatever they were using. What was the one mon? There was like this one Lunator that just sat there and didn't do anything. Or Solrock. Or then bringing a Wobbuffet in and just... I mean, Wobbuffet's good and all, but... It's Martin Solrock. That's the one. Martin's bloody Martin and there's Solrock. Fuck you, Martin. Fracture. I'm good. Druddigon is just... I'm taking Druddigon all the way. Alright, let's have a see. Come on, what's our legendary? They got Fracture too. Okay. Yeah, it's Suicune as well! Let's go! Get him, Druddigon! Extra set. Uh-oh. Charm Sunny Dang is actually kind of pog. That's kind of good. Charm, I really need you to spank now, please. Outrage. Love to see it. Max Airstream. What was that boost? Speed. Okay, that's good. That's good for us, honestly. What does Max Dark... I need to remember what these do, because Max Quake's not going to help us. Max Darkness. Doesn't that reduce their special defense or something? Wait, can I just push Y on them? Yes, it does. Okay, then we should Max Darkness, because we can reduce their special defense for Cherim. What did it just use on me? Yes! Solar Beam! Get him! We're going to reduce the Spadaf. Big braining it right now. Fracture's confused. No. Max Darkness. Reduce the special defense. Let's go. Simeon's back. He's going to get bodied by the extra sensory, so he needs to substitute ideally. I'm going to try and get him the speed boost. Let's go, Cherim. Let's go, Cherim. Oh, he's melting him. He's literally melting him. Come on, Fracture. Breakthrough, please. Yes! Let's go. All I got to do now is land my hit, and it's done. It's calm minding. Water Pulse. It's weakened. It's weak. Oh, abs easy. Cherim, easy the MVP here. All I gotta do is land this move. Brick break. Yes! Let's go! Okay. Okay, guys. The only problem is is... what Pokeball do I use for it? I have a Master Ball. I guess a Netball? Is that 100% catch rate? I didn't know if it was for sure. I just want to make... I'm just happy I got it, dude. I'm so happy I got it. Let's go, bro. Yes, absolutely. That is so fun. That is so fun. I want to use that Suicune. I'm going to use that Suicune, bro. Hang on, I recognize you. Are you here for a Dynamax adventure too? Wicked. Guess we're on the same wavelength. I'm Peonia. Nice to properly meet you. What about you? What's your name? It's Lukey. Oh, it's a perfect name for you. It really suits you. So is my dad on his way here too? I haven't seen him. Has he got turned around and wound up at the back of the entrance? Listen, sorry to use you to distract my old man back there. He's as stubborn as a mudbray. Things go all right after I left? Oh, you beat my old man? You sure pulled a blinder there. He used to be a gym leader. Oh, even on holidays, no pushover. Interesting. You know, my dad was going mad with this excitement for this trip. He kept going on about how he planned for us to check out local legends on this super intense adventure tour, or adventure, as he calls it. I mean, come on, what girl my age would be caught dead doing some naff things like that with her dad? Besides, I already fancy having more battles with Dynamax Pokemon. Ah, the thrill of battling one of those massive towering Pokemon. Just thinking about it gets me pumped. You know what? Just had a thought. You're a pretty fierce trainer, aren't you? Then I bet you could handle taking my place on my old man's adventure. Sounds like great fun. I'm down. So you're right, it does. It's a brilliant idea if I do say so myself. He's so hyped up about all this. It'd be a shame just to leave him on his own. And you know, and who knows, you could end up running into a legendary Pokemon. How about I meet back up with you two after I've had my own fun at the Max Lair? Go on then. Enjoy your twosome tour of legends. Tell my old man the deal and all that. I will. Oi! Yo, he's knocked. He's zonked, bro. He's zonked. Ah, it hurts! It ultra mega hurts! Nia! Where's my darling Nia? What happened? This fine gentleman appears to have tripped on a rock and it struck his head. Anyways. The adventures aren't to be taken lightly. I've learned that firsthand, I mean. I was just checking to see my little girl was behind some rocks, and look how I've ended up. Behind some rocks? Your daughter a roly-coly, sir? Hot Wheels! There we go, I'm up. No little bump's gonna keep me down for long. That kip's got me feeling right as rain. How about it then, lad? Did you find my darling Nia? I did, but you weren't there. You don't say. So dear Nia's set on staying away until she's had her fill of Dynamax adventure stuff. She wants the two of us to go ahead and get cracking on with the Peony adventure. You know, I burned the candle at both ends, worrying about the best itinerary I could for my dear Nia's sake. But I guess she's at that age where she doesn't want her old man tagging along all the time. Trying to press her into doing what I want to do probably won't win any Dad of the Year awards. Right then, what's your name, kid? A champion. Cheers, Lukey. My name's Peony. Wait, I've already told you so? And it's twice as nice to meet you. Peony's lead card. Thank you. I'm a collector. Let's have ourselves such a smashing adventure that my dear Nia will be itching to join the fun. Let's do it. Now, that's an ultra mega great response. Just what I was hoping to hear. We're going to have ourselves a real treat of a legendary Pokemon hunt. I'm excited for this. Let's get ourselves to Freezington. The town is just a short ways off. Time for a strategic planning meeting for Peony's adventure. I'll fill you in on the details once you get there. I say, let us reconvene post-haste. Just pulling your leg. Can you imagine if I actually talk like that? Yeah, this guy's way too much. All right, so. I'm sorry. We already have a water type Sven. I'm so sorry I got to do this to you, bro. But what is it? Please tell me it's like, we need calm or bold. Calm or bold is great. Lonely. Man, it's got liquidation. That's physical. It's got E-speed. What? What the hell? I didn't think it got E-speed. Dude, this opens so many opportunities for like new moves and stuff like that. Okay, let's get some good moves on this Suicune real quick. Let's get it. There's a big ass raid over there. All right. This is cool. Cryogonal, what's poppin'? I want to have an Explore, but I want to get... Oh, Bomber Snow, what's poppin'? Aldino. Okay, I guess I'm going the wrong way here. It just literally showed... Wait, what was that I just drove past? Is it a Bomber Snow? It might have been. Okay, Jinx! Oh my god! Okay, where was I meant to be going here? Where did he run off to? Bruh! Oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh my god, Suicune looks so good! Oh my god, I'm so happy. I want this, dude. Give it to me. Immediately. Yes. Yes. I'm going to pick someone. I want to use this. So we got two of our team members replaced right now. I wonder what the other four will end up being. Snom. Oh, hang on a minute. Is that TM? Or TR? Free Cosmic Power. Cool. Well, the first Pokemon we got was Suicune, and then we got Mamoswine. So, I'll take it. I'll take it. They're trying to grow crops here. Hello, hello. What do we have here? Another visitor. I am the mayor of this fair town of Freezington. I must say it was a surprise to have visitors arriving in our out-of-the-way town one after the other. Might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvests? Sure. Never mind. It hardly bears asking. After all, there's very little otherwise to attract the visitors to our sleepy corner of the region. Which is a bit of a shame, really. People come on this way to investigate what turns out to be a mere fairy tale. But since you made this journey, I must offer you this Freezington specialty as a memento. Boatneck sweatshirt. It's a shirt emblazoned with the likeness of the King of Bountiful Harvests. I'm afraid it hasn't sold quite as well as we'd hoped. We've got a fair number left over. The illustration is based on extremely ancient accounts of the king's appearance, hence the unusually sized head. But we thought it might make the design a touch more hip, as they say. If you'd like to see what the king really looked like, I suggest you take a look at the Oh, Calyrex. By the by, while you're here in the Crown Tundra, feel free to let your lead. Can I take my dog for a walk? Can I take my pet Suicune for a mosey? Hold on. Yeah! Let's go, Suicune! You are fast. Let's go! Meh. Big dog. Doug. That's amazing. He go zoom. He got the zoomies. Here you are. This pokey little place will be our lodgings. This is right cozy, bro. This is awesome. But as of this moment, it's also something far more important. Our base camp. I know. Not much of a base camp, is it? Still, we got to give it a proper air of importance, haven't we? Now, our faffing about. Let me tell you what the Peony exploration team is after. Round here, they've got a few fair, strange, and mysterious legends. For example, in all caps, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. Not to mention a massive red tree with legendary birds. And furthermore, these great hulking dot-face giant... Dude, there's so much we got to cover, bro. Etc. You see what I mean? This place is just bursting with juicy legends. And we're not stopping until we've found just how much they truly got to them. And there you have it. We are the Peony exploration team. And that is our grand, noble, magnificent goal. Of course, if I had it my way, but doing it this... Look at him. With my darling Nia. But who knows? They say even chancy meetings can lead to a blissful friendships. So here's to a grand adventure expedition, Chief Lukey. Chief? Obviously. Look, what do you think would happen if the two of us were gallivanting off together? My dear Nia could come along for a grand emotional reunion and find this place empty. Just the thought of it, my own darling daughter sitting alone in this room, pining for a papa. Not on my watch. I never let that happen. So I'll be the hold down the fort chief, which means you get the pleasure of being the expedition chief. Which brings me to this. Go on, have it. Expedition uniform. I'm not gonna... I have a choice. I got the Timbs on, bro. And that fits you like a glove. Brought some spare uniforms my dear Nia would have a few to change into. So there's enough to give you one. And if you ever need to change or have a kit, by all means, just head into the bedroom back here. Got some different colored scarves in there, so switch up your fancy for a bit of style. Here, I have these two. Legendary clue. I like this. A clue about the King of Bountiful Harvests. It's written by Peony and an old photo is attached to it. There's a fairy tale in Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. In the legends, the king is said to wear a massive crown on his head, but the wooden statue near the fields in the middle of the village shows no sign of a crown. Legendary clue 2. Legend of Giants is written in Peony's unique drawings. Ooh. Far, far into the giant's bed lies a temple where the giant of the stone sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Let the Pokemon something change someone. The door remains firmly shut. Sunk into the side of the snow slide slope lies a temple where the giant of ice sleeps. On the temple's door, strange words say, walk together, giving... Oh my god, it's going to be like the trials we have in the other Reggies in the other generations. We are going to... Guys, we're going to have to work together on this. Door remains firmly shut. Near where the green meets snow in the giant's bed lies a temple where the giant of steel sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Let out... No. Let out... On the distant pass, the 3-point pass, lies a temple of two giants. On the temple's door, strange words. The door remains firmly shut. Yo, we're going to have to work on this together. And Legendary Clue 3, which is the birds. A clue about the legend of bird Pokemon. It's written by Peony and has a unique drawing. When the sun reaches its zenith, it shines directly down on a great tree with leaves that seem to burn. It is there that legendary wings come to roost. Legendary clues I've meticulously compiled from hours of dedicated tele-watching. First off, why not have a look at the clue about the King of Bountiful Harvests? Seems like King's bonds with his loyal steed, or whatever you want to call it, run proper deep. So, if I had to name this expedition, I'd call it The Sacred Bonds of Souvenir and Steed. Oh, this is amazing. What is this? There's a great big statue of it bang in the middle of the village. Though its head isn't as massive as my nose. Isn't that its crown there? It looks like a bowl that's in the shape of his crown. Do you want to change back into usual? Yes. I'm sauced up for a reason, alright? It's chilly, but I'll be alright. All set. Time to investigate the legends surrounding the Crown Tundra. I had an idea. Here's a little something to help you out. I have 2 Master Balls now. I have 2 Master Balls. I didn't use my original one, so now I have 2. He got one of those from Rose, didn't he? Rose gave him one of those, I'm telling you right now. I can't believe that. Dude, okay. So we're going to do Calyrex first, but we're going to birds after that. And then the Reggie stuff, I'm going to need your help with that. They used to do Braille for it, but if they're just going to cut words out, then there's no chance that we have any idea what we need to actually do. So that's going to be a difficult one. Bro, hang on, look. This Calyrex has no, I'm telling you right now. Hold up. First, 1 second. Dude, look at, I need this. Hey, G, my pillow's caught your eye. Your pillow? I've got some wisdom to impart. If you can put it on your head, on it and have a kip, it's a pillow. Unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home. So I look around town, so I rest my head on. I found this back in the... Can I have it? You mean I had my ultra mega comfy pillow? That's asking for a lot coming from you, Chief. Please give it to me. Yo, Insigny! Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. My second Dynamax adventure was Legends and Mewtwo. Nice. You know, pillow's got something to do with the legendary Pokemon. Absolutely. Who am I to refuse? All right, go on. You can have it. Yeah, then we just place it on that thing. I'm pretty sure we just have to place it on that thing's head, right? It's wood. And he called it a pillow? This guy's crazy, bro. Yeah, go on. Pop it on, then. There we go. Hey, yo, listen. You got a big-ass head, bro. This is very ominous. He's really creepy. It seems that the mysterious Pokemon wants to test your strength. Do you want to ready a Pokeball? Wait. Wait, it's got... It's snow level, and it's got... Can I throw a quick ball at it? You can't throw a Pokeball. You can't let your guard down. I thought you said you want to ready a ball. Do I Master Ball it? Do I have to Master Ball it? Oh, okay. It won't let its guard down. Well, isn't this thing a grass type? I should probably get out of here, right? Pretty sure this thing's grass. The music's cool. Alright, well. This ain't nothing but a lunge, bro. Music sounds like Mystery Dungeon music. I just clapped it in one hit. See ya. Oh, he smiled. Did you have fun? I heard a rocket's coming from him. What's this now, Chief? Were you having a Pokemon battle? He's gonna scare it off. Huh? What a massive noggin. Are you talking to me or a Pokemon? Like, what's going on? And he's gone. Oh, wait. What's this? Ah! Yes, a sturdy... yes, a sturdy body, just as I suspected. No, I'm kidding, I'm not gonna do that. I hope he doesn't mind that I'm making use of it for the time being. Bro, he's using telepathy, like, speaking through Peony? Are you the Pokemon? Oh, I see your grass situation already. Very astute of you. I'm Calyrex. I am the one known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. Bro, Calyrex just killed somebody. Calyrex just killed this man. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude towards you for restoring my statue. In days long past, I reigned over these lands as king. The humans offered me their loyalty and respect, as I was able to bring lush vegetation to the land and give them plentiful harvests, year after year. However, it seems that over many, many years, the people of this land have forgotten my existence. They used to make offerings to me every year, but even that tradition has long since been lost to the ravages of time. You see, it is the faith of the people that grants me strength. And now I have lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal Steed has abandoned me. However, you are kind enough to restore my statue. That act has returned some strength to me, at least enough to speak to you by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favor to ask of you. Dude, a Pokemon's literally speaking to us. I must know once and for all whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish you to speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the King of Bountiful Harvests. I've tried asking them myself, you understand, but they treat me like some sort of fairy tale creature or flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. Bro? You jotted down the current status, the legendary one. Calyrex appeared once I placed the crown on the statue. Yep. Calyrex can apparently speak to humans by taking over a person's body, peonies in this case. Now I need to gather more information on the King of Bountiful Harvest from the people in this village. Wow. This is cool. This is really neat. All right. Let's ask around. And let's see who cares. Sure. You bring me 8 pieces. I'll give you the seeds. I don't care about them that much. Thinking about for harvest, it used to be it was real, you know. I was told it made mischief in fields. The king would steal my body away. Or fairy tale. Okay. This music is... I like this music. It's kind of ominous. Found a large leak. Yo, is there a Farfetch'd around here? What's up, gays? Remember the King of Bountiful Harvest? Why, of course I do. It's the only main tourist attraction of a lovely Freezington at all. After all, I imagine we would see more visitors. Only the king were real. Oh, no, dude. This is not looking good at all. They don't believe. They don't believe. King of Bountiful Harvest? What if it exists? Why doesn't it heal the land around here so we can grow crops for a change? Oh, dude. They're so self-entitled. Oh, look at the Spheal. Look at the Spheal. Ah, he's so happy. Ah, he's so happy. Bless him. You're such a little cutie. I can't wait to put Spheal in Pokemon Camp. About to be a blast. So, did they say anything about me? Nobody truly believes that I am real. It seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond that they once shared with me. Oh no, of course, I am not grieving. I am the King of Bountiful Harvest is all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. Oh, is there some... This proves beyond a doubt that I cannot simply rely on human faith if I want my powers to return. If only my loyal Steed were to return to me, I would regain some of what I've lost. Your loyal Steed, is it a Wait, is it a Pokemon? The four-legged Wait, there's another Mon? I knew that was a new Pokemon because everyone kept talking about it, but I don't know what it is. I was avoiding spoilers like anything. The very same Pokemon, my statue. So that's I don't know the horse Pokemon. Alas, though in ancient times we spent many days together dashing through the valleys and over the mountains of this field, my power waned, and I was forced to part ways with it. Now I know. Now I know not where it may be. Even if we should succeed in locating my loyal Steed, I have my doubts as to whether he remained while loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something about my currently not so loyal Steed. I'll be in your debt if you could speak to the head of the village on my behalf. If you are able to find any information at all, I ask that you let me know. Gee, with a massive noggin. Oh, or wait, no, it's normal. Must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that. Still, I feel strange that my body's not quite my own. Guess I'll head back to base and get some rest. Besides, it's freezing out here. Interesting. Okay, so we've got to ask about the horse. Or the Steed now. The low Steed had a beautiful fur coat that was as dark as night. Oh, I really hope that... Wait, what the hell? She said something opposite. As dark as night. And then she said... One of his fur coat was as white as untouched snow. So they're different? I think his low Steed is said to have a favorite food. Is it maybe 2 forms? I can't remember the life of me what it was. Man knows about the old legends like that. I love this little Spheal. It's a baby. Okay, you want to up the little Steed? I'm told it was once belligerent? What does that mean? Hey Google, what does belligerent mean?
Belligerent has two different meanings. Starting with the most common one, belligerent can be used as an adjective to mean hostile and aggressive. Is that the meaning you were looking for?
No.
All right. Finally, belligerent can be used as a noun to mean a nation or person engaged in war or conflict, as recognized by international law.
Okay, so maybe...
Do you want to hear belligerent used in a sentence?
No. Okay. Interesting, indeed. Energy root. Okay. Oh, wait, this door's open now. We can go... Ooh. The mayor's not home at the moment. He went to have a look at the fields and the giant's bed. You can go look for him if you're in a hurry. The fields and the giant's bed are southeast of the village. Go through Frostpoint Field and just keep going to the left. Ooh. Nidoran! He's back! Welcome back, Nidoran. All right. So I just gotta... Yo, the tree is down at Nidoran female. Aerodactyl, what? Aerodactyl's just out in the wild. Mimikyu's right there. But Mimikyu's been in the game. Waldo's bricking itself. Was Lampent. Nidorina. Another Lampent. What the hell was that? Impidimp. Well, the Evolus Morgrem, probably. Oh, there's a cemetery. Oh, that's... Yeah, alright. Poltegeist. Giant's bed. Okay, so he's somewhere down here. Bronzong. Oh! How are things going? What's that? You found someplace ruiny looking? That's one of those places, you know, where the legendary giants are supposed to be. You see a door's with mysterious writing on it. I hear no one's ever been able to get it open. If that's all true, I think I'd call this a particular adventure. The terrible titans lurking locked away. How's that grab you? Right then, Chief. I leave the rest of this research in your hands. Talk to you later. What's a TM hidden over here? Stone Edge! Okay, this is where Regirock resides, I'm pretty sure. Let the first Pokemon hold a never-changing stone. Yeah, we got it. What the hell? This is sick. The music. The music. This is sick. This is so cool. This is the original music. Yo, this is sick! This is so sick! Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. This is so sick. I should have saved. Oh my god, I should. I have Master Ball if I have to. This is cool, man. Listen to the music. This is definitely different. If it's in red, it doesn't need to go. It doesn't need to go any lower. There's no. There's no benefit. There's no benefit of putting it further than that. So. GameboyLuke. Let's go! Woo! Nice. Cool. Got him. Smashing job. I'm so stoked about that. That's awesome. Okay, so let's go check out Regirock. Impish! Yo! I got the best nature. I got the best nature. That's amazing. I mean, it doesn't make a difference. You can mint mode Pokemon in this game. But we got Impish. That's amazing. That's dope. There's that Aerodactyl again. Here he is. Found him. Alas, this field is no good either. The soil is barren. No crop could possibly grow here now. Perhaps the lands of the Crown Tundra truly are beyond hope. What's this? Oh, our dear visitor. What brings you here? You want to learn about the loyal Steed or the King of the Bountiful Harvest? Well, this is hardly the place of storytelling. Come to my home in Freezington. It's better to have a nice chat after the warmth. Please visit whenever you're ready. I'll be waiting. Okay, so this is a great opportunity for us to fly out of here. All right, so let's... Oh, what the... Hold up. Hold up. We found some tracks. Yes, there they are. These are exactly what I was looking for. I knew my hypothesis was spot on. Look at her eyes, dude. Lukey, what are you doing in a place like this? What are you doing here? I keep asking myself that same question. If I'd known it was going to be this cold here, I would have thought things through a bit more. But here I am, stuck in the Crown Tundra, trying to learn more about a group of Pokemon. There are some Pokemon that prefer places where there are no people, you see. Pokemon that choose to live in isolation. The Crown Tundra here is a place for that sort of Pokemon. If my theory is correct, then I think a certain trio of legendary Pokemon will be lurking somewhere. The birds. I'm sure my theory is not wrong. If you want to see, if you want some proof, then look there. Look at those footprints. The Iron Will Pokemon is 2% of data. We need 2%. My theory is that the legendary Iron Will Pokemon, Cavern Pokemon, and Grassland Pokemon... What are they talking about? Try these legendary Pokemon. Is this the birds? No, the Swords of Justice? I didn't think about that. So you can get the Sword of Justice as well. Ah. Interesting. Thank you, Sonia. Very cool. All right, hang on a minute. Thank you, Sonia. Cool. Cool. Have you seen what's happened to the statue of the King of Battle? Its head has become massive. So that's why the King's head's supposed to look? Now you mentioned it does resemble the design of our town's souvenir shirts. But you speak as if you've seen the King with your own two eyes. It's actually been broken since I was a child. Oh, of course, you want to learn about the loyal Steed. Well, I don't know why you'd be interested in such things, but then, come then, follow me. An old book I read long ago said that the King's loyal Steed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable. Carrots. I bet it's the carrots. There's carrot seeds, right? Oh, he's a Carbink. Oh my god. Which one? Right, I'm gonna skim this real quick. Yeah, it's carrots. Yeah, I thought it was. Shade root carrots are a favorite treat for many ghost type Pokemon, while ice type Pokemon seem to be liking ice root carrots. So there's ice root carrots, and then the other ones, shade root carrots. Shade root carrots and ice root carrots. Okay. Snow Samba. Okay, I think we're good. Wait. So we want to go to the graveyard. Yes, I think that's the case. Let me read this last one. Let's mission. Sure. Yep. Okay. So we need to go get those carrot seeds off of the geezer. That's the next thing. All right. Calyrex do be vibing though. Okay, so. Give me your carrots. Kind of carrot you'll get is so much field you plant the seeds in. I wonder which one we should... It's going to make us choose between the two. Hey there, G. I had a feeling someone called me. Was it you? Huh? Wow. Human child, were you able to find something about my loyal steed? Yes. Wait, so it's a horse. It has something to do with the... It has something to do with the three... The Sword of Justice. You say you found something about the loyal steed could not resist? It's been so long since you wrote it together that I completely forgotten. But this information, we may be able to find... be able to lure my loyal steed to me yet. So tell me, what is my loyal steed that you find so irresistible? It is carrots. Oh, carrots, you say. Yes, I remember now. Even back when we were... Look at his little paws. We were together, it would leap at any chance to eat some kind of crop. It took everything I had to restrain it. Looking back, the crop must have been carrots. I'm in your debt. What we must do now is clear. If we were able to find carrots somewhere, it should be but a trifle to lure my loyal steed back to me. I wonder, do the humans of the village grow any carrots? If you could obtain a single seed, I can grow a carrot from it myself. I have it. You said you have carrot seeds? A strange bag contains the seeds of carrots. You humans never stop adapting and evolving. I'm constantly amazed by your ingenuity. And yet, the fields of the village simply won't do. They're not suited for growing carrots. If you can find rich soil, you can use my powers to grow the crops that we need. Now, I might find soil suited for growing these crops in this tundra of mine. I see 2 spots. All right, we have to make a choice here. The graveyard? Okay, so we can either go dark or we can go ghost. I think that's the case here, right? Whichever one we do gives us a different version of the horse, I get, right? I guess. If there's locations... Oh, we use a parrot seed. Okay, choose a field and plant those seeds. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna go ghost. No, ice or ghost? Okay, I'm gonna go ghost. I think that's cooler. I'm gonna go for the ghost. And the habit of falling asleep outside. I guess it just goes to show that holding down the fort isn't all that easy. I think we go ghost, right? We go to the graveyard. Sing that song about the King Steed Pokemon. Oh, of course, my dear. I'd love to. Ice root carrots, cold as ice, munched up all by the bully in white. Shade root carrots, dark as doom, crunched by the bully with the ghostly gloom. Now, just make sure you eat your veggies too. Just like the Pokemon in the song. Oh, Spheel's like, I love him. All right, I see. It's October. It's the Halloween season. I think we gotta go ghost type, right? Old cemetery. Here it is. All right, let's do it. Don't hunt the carrot seeds. Yes, let's get it. Oh my god, he brought Peony here. So you've reached one of the fields. If you plant the seeds in this field, shade root carrots would grow. It has been so long that my memory is hazy, but I believe my loyal steed would often partake in this sort of vegetable. If shade root carrots were what my steed preferred, it must have been a ghost type, mustn't it? It's most vexing that I can't recall. I suppose we'll see. Oh, ask once more. You sure you want... Yes. Yeah, go for it. Hit me. Go for it! Very well. And I shall have you plant the seeds. Go for it, bro. Pat, pat. Very good, very good. You've been able to you have an able hand for working with soil. Now then, it's time I did my part. Let me show you my powers. It's Irish, is it? Dude, that was... Oh my god. He's doing the tap dancing. Isn't there an Irish dance? It's something like that. I love that. That was cute. There it is. You planted so many seeds, and yet my power's going to get one to grow. To think that I have fallen so low, it truly breaks my heart. But soon it'll be time to bid my sorrow farewell. Now, human child, I must ask you that you pull that shape-root carrot free with all your might. Give me that carrot. 1, 2, and a pull. Shape-root carrot, get. Produce that the king of the bountiful harvest, beloved Steed, likes to eat. It grew in a gloomy field. Well done. That carrot will be the key to lure my loyal Steed back to me. Now I need the Reins of Unity. Amplify my power, let me ride my loyal Steed. But I doubt I shall get another set from the humans in the village. That thing looks sick. It looks sick. It looks sick. You must head to the village and attempt to pillage. That's true, the Freezington are in danger. Human child, we must take haste. Oh my god! I'm so excited! That thing looked amazing! I'm excited. I'm so excited for this. This is cool. This is dope. I lost these in danger of the villagers, but I'm too weak. Please, human child, save the village. Where? Wait. I think this is so sick. Spectrier. Dude, its hooves are invisible. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I have to fight it. Okay. You want these hands? Get him, Zega. Double. The music, dude. Hex. Hey, yo, this thing's strong. Burn! Burn! I like this, dude. The hooves are sick. The fact they're invisible, they're kind of like on fire. They're not on fire, but it's like poofy. Burn! Thank you. This slaps, yeah. See ya. Got him. Easy. Give him the carrot. Just give the carrot. Uh-oh. Are you all right? I feel like something stepped in to save me. Calyrex. Doing God's work. Oh, what did it drop? That was cool. A tuft of black mane hair. Mane hair that belonged to the king of the bountiful harbor of Steed Spectre. This hair is very smooth to the touch. I can honestly thank you for saving the people of this village. I have no idea which vicious Pokemon still existed in the Tundra, where it reminded me of the Pokemon the fairy tales, the low Steed of the king. But no doubt I'm overthinking things. What is it you have there? Is that a tuft of the black mane hair? In the fairy tales, it says that by weaving the hair of the low Steed together with the radiant blossom grown by the king, it's possible to create the reins of unity, which link the king with its steed. In fact, it was my own ancestors who used to weave the Reins of Unity following an ancient tradition passed down over many years. Of course, I myself have never seen any kind of radiant flower, and the method of making the Reins has also been lost to time. In any case, we can't spend all day musing over fairy tales. I must make plans and preparations. That Pokemon could well decide to pay us another visit after all. Thank you so much for your kind help. Your help, kind traveler. Yeah, my thanks for protecting the village. All right, my full power, I could have tamed my Steed and regained its loyalty, but weakened as I am now, the most I could do is influence its will to make it depart. If only I had the Reins of Unity. We can make a set. We can make a set in the Hail of my loyalty and a flower that I can grow. A flower, yes, but of course. I had assumed that the humans stopped making the Reins of Unity because they had lost their faith in me. But it was because I lost the power to grow the material needed. I have spent far too long holding my misguided assumptions, it seems. It has been many centuries since I was able to grow a radiant flower. Doing so drains so much of my power. But for whatever reason, a fraction of my power seems to have returned just to me now. There's only one thing to be done. Let the radiant flower bloom. I wonder if Calyrex and Celebi are like good friends. Crownus Bloomus. Take this, human child. Radiant Petal. Corin, next to the 20, bro. Context by far the best in the Pokemon. Oh, bless you. That's very kind of you to say. I let the text-to-speech say the rest. Thank you so much for the 20, Corin. I very much appreciate that. Single pet of the king. Radiance of faint light. It shames me to admit it, but a whole flower is beyond me right now. I don't know if a petal will be enough, but I still must ask you to try and create the Reins of Unity. The descendants of the family who once made the Reins for me should still be alive in this village. Should still live in this village. It's very kind of you to say. Thank you so much, Corin. I appreciate that. I appreciate the 20 as well, man. Thank you. I put my hopes on you, human child. Thank you for the love, guys. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So let's get to... Wait, so it was just the mayor's house, was it not? Okay. I have a flower for you, sir. Not this time. Need to make a Reins of Unity. Presents a bit of a problem. If my dear great-granddad was still around, he'd be able to make you a set. Unfortunately, we have no one left who knows the traditional ways. What's more, I doubt you have the flower you need to sort. I have it. If so, would that not mean the king of... Yes, I dare not hope. If I recall, my ancestors made Reins of Unity by following the ways passed down of fairy tales. There were two key materials, the flower and the hairs from a Pokemon, but I'm afraid this old tradition has since faded from my memory. Still, how could I refuse a favor to such a kind and helpful guest? The materials, if you please. Give it a shot, Gramps. You can do it. I can promise it will turn out as well as what my great-granddad would have made, but time to breathe life back into the traditions of my village. Huh. I'm afraid it hasn't come out well at all. I fancy myself a crafty enough sort, but I suppose it takes a craftsman of truly delicate technique to make such fine Reins. I'm sorry, oh, please don't look so dejected. I'm very sorry, I truly am. Look at me. Oi! Mr. Mayor! A hot water in my shower seems to have gone on holiday. Oh, yes, terribly sorry. I'll have a look at it soon. Oh, you're here too, Chief? Were you in the middle of something? The pair of you seem awful gloomy. Here's what happened. Is that all? So you need to make some... You need to make a nice cord. Pass those materials for a mo. Alright, got my petal, got my hair. Now what am I supposed to do with them? It makes me be so bold. Allow me to share a song that survives from the legends. Blossom woven round and round, a royal gift, mains hair bound. Bro, Gamer George with the membership. Thank you very much, champ. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you, thank you. Steady on, old bloke. This thing is a bit much. Oh well, that'll do for an answer. All finished. Have a look. Think this will do? Set to the Reins of Unity. Well, since you've given me the item, I would like to assume... that, you know... You did a good job, you know? So... Cords that shine when you hold them up to the light. The people of old times presented these to the king of Bountiful Harvest to express their gratitude. You're more capable than your face lets on. Let's go. I don't sew my dear Release's daughter's clothes for nothing. That's true. Even the explorer's outfit I gave you was handmade by yours truly. In any case, it seems you got the Reins unit you needed. Isn't that just smashing? Alright. Peony's a lad. I want to go out for drinks with Peony. 100%. Would you believe it? I caught myself falling asleep outside again. I was chilled to the bone, so I thought I'd warm myself up with a good hot shower at our base, but the water coming out was ice cold. I got ultra mega surprised and jumped out my... Bro, that sounds like the Game Boy Advance intro. The bling. Will you admit the Reins of Unity? You bet. Well, glorious news, I have some good news of my own. I was able to track down my loyal steed. Spectria is making its home in the Crown Shrine. It's a place where my loyal steed and I spent much time together. I had been avoiding the place as I feared I would get trapped in my own nostalgia. Why has my loyal steed made the shrine its home? Is it reminiscing about our time together? No, it can't be. The Crown Shrine stands majestically atop the mountain on the north. Bring the carrot and the Reins of Unity and meet me there. Wow, we gotta go. How the hell do we get there? I shall hasten there now, but you may come when you feel like you are ready. I'm counting on you. All right. Let's do the damn thing. Is he gonna take Peony with him? Can you put that guy to bed, please? Using this, the hair. Yeah, okay, we're just jotting down what we did. So where are we headed? Oh wow, that is a trek and a half. Okay, so I guess we could. I'll tell you what. No, we'll just go from here. Excuse me, Bertic. Ah! Bertic always scares me. Yo, Super! Super! Go on then! Zubat's back! The game hasn't been the same without you. What's up, kid? I'm a big fan of I'm a big fan of Crobat, honestly. Ain't Crobat sick. Frosmoth, Snom, Absol. A whole lot. Jesus, these guys are spawning like mad. Oh yeah, it's getting more and more crazy the further we go. Crown Shrine. Yo, this reminds me of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess when you have to do that one ice part of the game. That's what it's reminding me of right now. I'm so ready for this. Oh. I love the fact that we got Suicune, by the way. Psychic. Alright, we're going to try and catch all these legendaries without using my Master Balls. Alright. Knock, knock. Who's here? Dude, he teleported. Dude, he literally took Peony with him. That's incredible. I've been waiting. The Crown Shrine is a place I once called home. Spectrum must think me helpless now that I have lost my powers. It taunts me by making this place its own dwelling. I see you have indeed brought the Reins of Unity. You have my thanks. The feeling of holding these again, the color, the way they shine in the light. Oh, how this brings back memories. Spectre is a very proud Pokemon. One might even call it arrogant. It will not accept me as its master again unless I'm able to prove that my power outweighs its own. I'll use the Reins of Unity to pour my power into the very body of my loyal steed. That should convince that I am indeed still deserving of its loyalty. Now, human child, in order to lure my loyal steed to me, place the shade root carrot in that basket near where Spectre has made his bed. Okay. He made his bed over here. It's cute. The time has come. But you have successfully defeated my loyal steed once already. It will not be willingly approach anyone it considers to be a threat. You must hide and wait for it to appear. All right. Makes sense to me. Horse just wants his damn carrots. All right. What's a caring? Oh, oh. Honey, I'm home. Do you hear the sound effects of it walking? That's so cool. Nailed it. Poor Peony. Yo, that's funny. You can do it, Calyrex. Yo, this is sick. It's very royal. Yo. That's cool. I didn't expect this turn for Calyrex to be riding this thing. I didn't even know there was a second Pokemon, to be fair. What in the world? Such a huge noggin and it's got a ride? It can talk? Is it doing telepathy to him? What did you want? I've got no idea what you're saying, but somehow it also makes sense. Hold the phone. What in the world are you? Oh, not again. Thanks to your efforts, I have been reunited with my loyal Steed, and now I'm finally at my full power. I was convinced that people would no longer believe in me, and I'd also lost my loyal Steed. I was trapped in the throes of deep loneliness, but you saved me. There are truly no words with which to fully express my gratitude to you, so I have a suggestion. If you are able to catch me, even with my powers restored, it will prove your worth beyond any doubt, and I will lend you my strength on your journey. Once you're ready yourself, you're no good for letting me freeze out in this frigid. Okay. Dude, he's just like, all right, just shimmy on, bro. We gotta fight him. Okay, do we have to catch him now? As like the wait, is it like a fusion? Wait a minute. Did they fuse? Technically? What? Catch, okay. That's cool. All right, I rate it. As one. Has 2 abilities! That's so cool! Okay. I will Master Ball it if I Astral Barrage. I paralyzed it. Okay, I would Shadow Ball it, but I'm actually terrified of killing it. So I'll just Thunderbolt it. I'll just T-Bolt. I'll just T-Bolt. I'll just T-Bolt. I'll just T-Bolt. Okay, if I Shadow Balled it, it wouldn't have killed. Ooh, okay. Okay, you can kill me now. I am gonna go for... Unfortunately, we bought a metric butt ton of Pokeballs. I can go into the time rolls once we've wasted enough time. GameboyLuke. Alright, I was gonna say, that'd be insane. Psychic, that's gonna kill. Okay. So if it's... I want to say it's... God, I don't know what type it is. I have no idea. Grim Nay? It's got special type Moxie. Okay, I need a weak move to hit it with. I need a weak move to hit it with. Okay, so what typing is this thing? Can anybody tell me what typing this thing is? Because it's ghost type and what? It's ghost and something? Ghost and psychic type. I could Ice Shard it. I don't think Ice Shard would kill. This music is fire, by the way. Yes! Okay, perfect. I Ice Shard it again. Thanks for the 10, bro. Oh! No! It's got Giga Drain! It's not Grass and Ghost, it's Ghost Psychic. Oh, this is getting way too strong, bro. I might have to use... I just don't want to kill it. It doesn't seem very bulky. I'm gonna Master Ball it if we're gonna lose. But I'm just not trying to... I'm not trying to kill it. I don't really want to lower its defense. Nice. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. Use Timer Balls. Barely any time has passed. We need more time to pass for Timer Balls to start being useful. When I get to my last mon, I'll use Master Ball. He's gonna... Dude, the fact that he has the special Moxie is absolutely ridiculous. That's crazy. Like, realistically, when do Timer Balls... How do Timer Balls work? How many turns? Yeah, you need 30 turns to pass before it's any decent. It's only been like 8 or 9. Maybe 10, if we're lucky. 10 turns to 2 times. Oh, wait. Oh, in Gen 5 Plus, never mind. GameboyLuke. Okay, that's never mind. It's 10 turns in this game. Never mind. It's older generations where it's like way more turns. So actually, we can switch to Timer Balls now. Before Generation 5, you had to do it like... You had to get like 30 plus turns. Faust. Oh my god. This mod is ridiculous, bro. This mod is immediately busted. Stupid band. Alright, Timer Ball. This is the last Timer Ball that I'm going to Master Balls. GameboyLuke. Oh, we're so close! We're so close. I definitely think we could have done this. Meets excellent membership. Yo, thanks for the XL membership. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much, champ. All right, it's time for the Master Ball. We gave it our best effort. We gave it our best effort. We gave it our best effort. I really wanted to catch this thing in a Timer Ball or something like that, but that's okay. We'll go. I have 2 Master Balls. I gave it an honest effort. Here you go, buddy. All right, there we go. I really wanted to get it in a different ball, but hey. There it is. Thanks to the 5 as well, Meaty Kids, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you. Look at us go. Psychic Ghost. It said that Calyrex and a Pokemon that had bonded with its trainer ran across the Galar region and bring green to the wastelands. What a cool looking mon, dude. What a cool looking mon. I should refer to you by your name now. I look forward to what adventures we might have together. It's me, Peonia. Should I dream about a big-headed Pokemon talking on and on about a weird shrine? You were there too, Chief. It felt so real. I got worried about you, so I decided I better call to check in. You haven't hurt yourself, have you? Not in a bunch of trouble? I'm fine. Oh, good to hear. Guess I got nothing to worry about then. The Peony exploration team is all about the safety and well-being of its members after all. So you be careful on your way back too, you hear? No expedition's over until you're safe and sound back at home base. Well, hey. Calyrex, the king, was able to reconnect with his loyal Steed. Calyrex also seems to have regained its truest trust in humankind. As thanks for helping it regain power, Calyrex is allowing me to take it along my adventure. Better report back. Well, well, well. Very interesting. Love the horse. Love the fact that they fuse together. That's really neat. Very cool stuff. My team is in tatters, mate. I need a heal. Oh, hey, Chief, how's the adventure? Anything to report? This one. Calyrex. Wait, you already caught Calyrex from the Legends? That's an ultra mega brilliant. Report away. That noggin's massive. The King of Bountiful Harvest, the one calling the shots around here? I swear I've seen it before. Then again, maybe not. Anyway, it's definitely regal of it to have a Steed, and that massive head does sort of resemble a crown. It's kingly enough at any rate. Let's just call it a successful expedition. Looks like you reported all there is to report Legendary Clue 1, the King of Bountiful Harvest. Smashing! I'm out, this expedition is done. There we go. Big tick. Let's go, baby. Legendary Giants. Regirock, we got him. The best striking resemblance to our grass-type gym leader. He thinks it looks like Milo. That's so funny. He just compared Regirock to Milo. Okay. Dope. My team is dead. My team is dead. So I guess you can, like, unfuse them at some point and have them separate mons. Wait, so how do you heal? Is there a way to heal in this? Because I need the Pokemon Center. Like, oh, right here. What nature did we get? We got a physical attack nature, Naughty. And it's special attacks, nuts. The ability combines the effects of both Calyrex's Unnerve ability and Spectria's Grim Neigh ability as one. Very cool, bro. Can you imagine doing a randomizer and seeing this boy pottering around? Dude, that'd be so cool. Astral Barrage, a 120 base power ghost type move. The user attacks by sending a frightful amount of small ghosts at the opposing Pokemon. Wow. What a cool mon. The special attack is cracked, bro. So, I think it's time for the birds. This is going to be very quick, I imagine, but I am very excited to see what happens here. That's a big tree. That's a big-ass tree. That's a big-ass... Oh, my God. Yes! Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Yo, look at him! I love him so much! Look at him go, bro! Okay, Articuno. Oh my God. Yo, this is so sick. This is so cool. You looked at me at the same time, like, what are you doing? So funny. It's like, I feel like they roam in their own places. Bro, I love him. Oh, dude, they're so cool. I love the Rotom expression change on the back of the phone as well. Very cool. It's me, Peony. Listen, I want to ask you something. Hang on to you, there's breaking news on the telly. They're saying dodgy bird Pokemon are popping up left and right. There's a pointy feathered one in the wild area, plus a fiery looking one in the Isle of Armor, and this fancy grace one that's apparently flying around the Crown Tundra. Wouldn't it be something if they turned up the bird Pokemon I wrote that clue about? Well, if that was the case, I think I'd call this expedition something like a legendary tree of legendary 3. So they're roaming. Now, I've gone Ultra Mega, completely forgot what I called you for in the first place. Well, life's too short to sweat the small stuff. So, should we go see if we can go have a peep for Zapdos quick? He's fast as fuck! Jesus Christ! I've got you cornered. No, I haven't. Come here, you little bugger. I'm trying to cut him off. Ah! Yes! What level is it? 70. The music is sick! Okay. I was gonna say. It's a bop! It's a bop! Okay. That was a crit. Alright. Chill out. I'm gonna Psychic. Yo, how did Suicune get to the 44? I'm gonna do it! Don't kill it. Oh, it's fighting type. I forgot. It says fighting type. Wait, I forgot. That's so funny. Oops. Wait, I forgot. I thought it was flying electric type. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh, oops. I forgot. That's hilarious. Oh my god. I like the horse. Calyrex is a little bit but like he's still really cool. Zapdos and the birds, however, are definitely my favorite parts. Let's go! We got it! Woo! Dude, I love him so much. I love him so much, bro. I love him. We got the Zapdos. It's a neutral nature, thunderous kick. The user overwhelms the target with lightning-like movement before delivering a kick. This also lowers the target's defense. What? What? Bro, my team looks amazing! This wasn't the way I came, was it? Doesn't look like it. Hello, Metagross. What's poppin'? I just think you have to really go looking for... There we go. Okay, so we found... I think this is Regiice's one, right? This has got to be Regiice's one. All together with a living crystal of snow. Cryogonal? I bet we needed Cryogonal. Boom! Bada bing, bada boom, pow! There you go. That's how it's done. That is how it's done. One of my boxes called Hacked. It has hacked Pokemon in it. That I was do for like metronome battles and stuff like that. Alright. Listen to the music as well, dude. I wonder if you can soft reset for these boys. Alright, let's get this Regiice. Let's paralyze it first. Okay. You know what would be super sick? If I could throw a quick ball and catch it immediately. In my dreams. In my dreams, bro. GBL. Bro, it's easy! This game is easy! That's how it's done. Okay, never changed. Yep, that was that one. So, yep, okay. Near where green meets snow on the giant's bed lies a temple. Okay, I didn't even realize you could look at that to find out specifically where the locations of those things were, right? There it is! I guess wrong. You little bitch. You little bitch. Come back here and fight me! Come back here! Hey, up. We found it. Okay, cool. There's 2 TMs on this side. Thunder. This is where Regileki and Regidraco are. Alright, my Zapdos just disappeared. Poof, he's gone. A giant of rock, a giant of ice, a giant of steel. When 3 Oh, I need to get the other third. I need to get Registeel first. Okay, but at least I unlocked the fly spot. I can fly back here now. We need to get Registeel first. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. I knew it was here. It's this one, right? No? You are a little bitch. It passed through me. There it is, 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 there it is. So it's just this one here, right? In front of me, the one that used the wings to do the thing? I literally knew it was you! Oh. Jesus fucking Christ. It scared the shit out of me. It scared the crap out of me. It disappeared. I was like, oh. Alright, well, this is free. I'll just catch it in one Pokeball. Watch this. Okay, I thought for a second. Critical capture. Yes! Thank you! That's what I'm talking about. All you have to do is just rely on it, bro. There we freaking go. Look at this, dude. Aha! I get it. Okay, what's the riddle for this one? The ring of the piercing note that will wake the giant. Easy. Easy. Cool. Last one, and then we got the special ones coming up. I love that the fact that they added the shaking thing from like the Gen 4 games. I always miss the screen transitions like that. All right, Registeel. You're coming on with me, buddy. GameboyLuke. Yes. Nice. Let's go. Copped him. She's a Cosmog. Foofy. I can look after Foofy. Hey, we got a Cosmog. Baby Nebby. Bless. Nebby has returned to us. Nebby, get in the bag. I have the required Pokemon. Let's go. I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm going to save. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Do we have to fight them one at a time? Like, what's the deal? Wait. Nothing happened this time. Oh. I don't want to have to pick one. That cry was cool. Dude, he's cool. Dude, I really, really like this. I really like this Reggie. Reggieleki. I really like this guy. I really, really like this one. To the 3 birds, I saved the Reggies because most people think they aren't shiny locked. Yeah, I'm just gonna play through on my shield copy. Let's go. I'll play through my shield copy and get the shinies. Let's go, Regieleki! Finally got him, bro. All right, can we do Regidraco as well? I love him! Dude, I love this guy. I love this thing so much. He's cool, man. Yo. He's got a bad nature. But we can mint him if I needed to. He's cool, bro. Powers up. He just has a bit of powers up his electricity moves. That's insanity. That's straight up just actually crazy. Can I get Draco as well? No. You can't get both. You can only get one. It says it's the Cave of Split Decisions. And I can't get the other one. So, bear that in mind. I can't get Draco as well. Oh, wait, he stopped. Let's go! This thing looks so sick. Alright, I didn't lead with the right Pokemon, but that's fine. I'm going to quick ball it. Alright, the last bird. Let's go! There it is! Woo! There it is. GBL Yeet in the chat. There we go. Oh my god, Moltres. The numbers. It's probably one sinister flame-like aura. Oh, so it's not actually flame, it's a flame-like aura. Will consume the spirit of any creature it hits. Victims become burned out shadows of themselves. There we go, dude. And that is all she wrote with that. I guess the only thing we gotta do now is find the footsteps. But that's it. We've smashed it. Done. Boom. What's it got to say? Well, how about that? Looks like that was the last bit of the Grand Peonia Adventure that I had for you. Oh, now this is an occasion. What's the word? Ultra mega epic. Your passion for all this caught me off guard, Chief. The whole Aventor thing was built out of a load of rubbish I scraped together. Even I had my doubts about the whole thing. But you went at it with a ton of energy. I suppose those Pokemon you caught are really the ones in the Legends, do you? I do. Nah, actually, never mind. You don't have to tell me anything. I look at your face, tells the other thing I need to know. I can tell you must have done some ultra mega epic exploring. And whatever you discovered on your way, that's special treasure just for you. I'm not about to rain on your parade by being nosy and asking silly questions. Well, Chief Lukey, thank you for sticking around and finishing every part of my Aventor. I want you to have this because it's my way of saying thank you. Wow. Thank you so much for your rare card. But I guess I get the feeling I'm forgetting something. Your daughter? Dad, people can hear you all the way outside, you know. Nia! Oh, this place isn't bad. So this is where you're staying? Oh, hey, Lukey, fancy meeting you outside the Max Lair for once. Yeah, it's been a while. You're already on my wavelength. So you actually kept my old man company. Cheers, I owe you one. I have my fill of the Dynamax adventures now. So I thought I may as well try one of those, what do you call them, tours. And my old man was going on about, oh. Why did everyone suddenly go quiet? Sorry, guys. I hold on, give me a moment. I'll come up with some new legends straight away. You'll have your adventure here. A nice fellow Dora expedition, finally. Whoa, wait 1 second. You'll come up with legends? Also, that's way too close. I need some personal space here. Right. First things first. I got something to tell you, Nia. I got something for you, Nia. Here, I made this brilliantly shiny explorer's outfit for you. You get changed while I come up with something. What in the world? Are you trying to turn me into a disco ball or something? Why have I got to wear this golden one when yours is normal? Ah, isn't it obvious? You're my darling daughter. I want you to shine so bright that everyone notices you. God, it's things like this. I changed my mind. Here, you can have this. But why? I got the gold expedition. Are you kidding me? Can I wear that with my crown? Come back, Nia. No need to be so rebellious. I know you really love me, don't you? Oh, sorry for the sudden commotion, Chief. It was a blast exploring with you. You're free to keep on using our base camp, of course. Anyways, it's time for me to go spend some quality time with my darling daughter. Hold on, Nia, wait for me. And that was the Crown Tundra. That's the Crown Tundra. Nice. I think that was a lot better than the Isle of Armor. Like, what is this? A mysterious large hole that can contact our world to another. This phenomenon was originally discovered from Professor Moan? Professor Moan? Wait! Professor Moan! From Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? Professor Moan as in Lucamine's... Lucamine's husband, Professor Moan? The hole connects the worlds where Ultra Beasts live. There are beasts that are different from Pokemon that we are familiar with. Yo! Hold on. Hold on a second. My entire team is wiped. 1 sec. Hey, yo. Bro, I am so happy that there's a thing about Moan in this. That's so cool. Let's check the Max Lair real quick. Aha. Just on a base camp, really ever recall writing it. Huh? Creatures, a horde of creatures appeared inside the Max Lair. We don't know if they're Pokemon. Something caused aliens to appear, and this is somehow connected to that ultra wormhole that opened up briefly in the sky. Sounds like some new crazy things afoot. And you know what that means, Chief? Bet you a new expedition's approaching. I know what to call this one. They came from the Ultra Beyond. How's that one? Anyways, for now, here's your goal. Catch the Pokemon or whatever in the photo for no clue. Now, I get pumped for some more adventuring. So, I guess this is like post stuff. This is about you have to go and catch like all of the Ultra Beasts and then show them to him one by one. Okay. So, okay, yeah. So basically, it's you have to go get all the Ultra Beasts and then show them to him. Essentially, that's what we have to do. All right. Well, it's 6 a.m. Oh wait, hold on. Hello there. Yeah, this is Lukey's Rotom phone. Wait, hold on. This is Lukey's Rotom phone, right? Yes. Brilliant. I asked Hop for your number. I'm glad he didn't pull anything funny, like giving me the wrong one. Oh, sorry. I guess I should have said who I was calling you. It's me, Leon. Sorry if I took you aback. Rest assured, there can only be a pretty good reason for me to call you out of the blue like this. The former champion of Gala has a favor to ask the current champion, and that's you. Come over to Winden Stadium, and I'll tell you all the details. I'll head that way myself now, and I swear it won't take... Oh, it's the tournament. Yeah. There's the thing from... Yeah, okay, there's the thing from... Yeah. That's fine. Okay. The doubles tourney thingy. Okay, cool. Well, I think it's almost 6... Oh, it's gone. 6 a.m. here. And we've basically done the main stuff from Crown Tundra. So I'm going to do all the post stuff in my own other streams. But I think I got through what I wanted to get through with regards to Crown Tundra. And I've had a bloody good time doing it. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I've been going for 4.5 hours now. And it's, like I said, it's very late for me. Early, actually, the next day. But I think it's time I should probably go to sleep. I really appreciate everybody hanging out, though. I'm going to end off the YouTube video. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, the like button down below, of course. And subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. See you guys next time.